The uglier you go to bed, the prettier you wake up. So let's do my like 20-step skincare routine so that tomorrow I'll be looking good. Okay, I think we're done. I actually can still kind of talk, so I'm gonna go to bed and we'll see what I look like in the morning.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
I spent over $1,000 turning my beauty collection into an at-home Sephora. Since I was moving, I decided to hire a team of organizers to help overhaul this space because look at this mess. It was so overwhelming. There were literally products spilling out of the drawers. First, they helped me sort every single product by category so we could start to eliminate. The process was tedious and took over 8 hours.
The skincare and beauty industry has gotten absolutely out of control, and it is completely destroying your finances. For those that don't know, we made an episode a couple of days ago where we discovered a new trend on social media where people were posting their skincare routines, more so known as morning sheds, and the amount of consumerism and overconsumption that was going on with young women was absolutely out of control. And I think it's about time that we expose what's actually happening. Now, if you guys happen to have a morning routine or collect skincare products yourself, let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below, because this episode is going to get quite controversial. Otherwise, let's get right into today's episode. We got a lot going on here.
It is so satisfying. My skin never looks better than when I do the full shed. The collagen wrapping mask from Medicube, oh, she's a dream. And I realized the reason I didn't like the mouth tape, like the other one, was because I wasn't using the queen tape. This pink one, super soft, delicate, dainty, like me. I just got the forehead patches. I get lines on my forehead that, I'm not particularly fond of. It's the reason I get Botox. But I figured if we can keep them a little smoother for longer, that would be great. Looking pretty good. I can get used to the morning sheds.
It's quite interesting with the products that she is specifically telling us about. That Medicube face mask, the collagen mask. We had seen this in the previous episode where multiple influencers or people were flocking to TikTok and social media to promote this face mask. And ideally, the main reason they were even promoting it was to get an affiliate commission. They weren't actually disclosing that that was their true intention about shilling and making videos about the product. And that's what I'm trying to get across here. That majority of the stuff you're about to see is just PR that has been sent to influencers for them to promote to get commissions off you buying those products. We've made episodes on exposing influencers for lying, and if you haven't seen that video, you definitely should. But we have seen now from the previous episode the collagen masks. Now we have seen the mouth tape. And a lot of you guys were going back and forth to me. Some of you said mouth tape has medical benefits. Other people are saying mouth tape is terrible and you shouldn't use it and it is dangerous. And I think to each their own. There certainly are some useful medical benefits towards it. Sure, breathing through your nose. I don't know if mouth tape is the appropriate method to stopping snoring and breathing through your mouth at night. There might be better, maybe safer alternatives here. But my point is, in regards to the lack of research that I did, is it's more so to discuss the fact that the whole point of it even being promoted or spoken about, they don't care about the benefits. They don't care about these side effects. The whole point is to just get you to buy it. That is the sole reason for the promotion. And then what's even funnier is we were looking at her forehead like, wow, did that forehead mask, that forehead-like gel thing really get rid of all her wrinkles? I was like, that's pretty crazy. Her skin does look pretty good. No, we then find out that she's had work done to it, that she's got Botox where they're injecting liquids into her forehead to like swell it up and get rid of the wrinkles here. So how many of these influencers are actually getting Botox to make their skin look more youthful and then promoting these products and not disclosing it? See, because she had me fooled.
The uglier you go to bed, the prettier you wake up. So let's do my like 20-step skincare routine so that tomorrow I'll be looking good. I have everything I need in this box, so let's get started.
Oh my gosh.
What are you even doing?
Oh, You're filming a video?
Yes.
Right now?
First step, we're gonna take off the makeup that I do have on and cleanse my face.
So what's the point of all this?
Oh my gosh.
Look at my skin and I've never done skincare.
Okay. Step number 1, we need to put
That's the funniest part too, because I feel like the simplest and easiest way is maybe just using water in the morning, washing your face with some water to get the oils off from at night, and then before you go to bed, wash your face with water and a washcloth to get rid of whatever you picked up during the day, and that's all you need to do. Maybe you could throw in a moisturizer. But that's probably all you do. And it seems like the people that use the least amount of stuff have the clearest skin. Something I'm noticing.
on these masks. We have under eye and brow mask. These are reusable, so you can just use any serum you like and you can put it on the mask and then put it on your eye.
Which one's for your eyebrows?
The other one, not this one. These feel so good already. This is the brow mask. This is essential. Next, we're gonna throw on a V-line collagen mask before we put on the strap.
What strap exactly are
You'll
you
see.
using?
Gonna go around my ears.
It's a chin strap?
Okay, so this is going to go on my chin. It already feels so good. It's gonna give you a snatched jawline. And then on top of that,
Can somebody please debunk that? Wearing a collagen mask on your chin is going to snatch your jawline? No, it's not.
I'm gonna put the actual bandage.
A bandage?
Okay, so this bandage, I'm gonna need to take this off. Wait.
Don't you need to hear through those holes?
Okay, that's better.
I think this is a knee pad.
No, it's not. I forgot to put on my smile line masks. These are for your smile lines. So one is going to go here,
This is not normal.
and then the other one will go here, and then we're just gonna put that strap back. Oh, heatless curls and then the hair wrap, but I'm gonna skip the heatless curls tonight and just do the hair wrap. Hair care is just as important, so we're gonna wrap my hair in a silk bonnet so that it's protected. Can you hold my hair up? Then we're gonna finish it off with some mouth tape so to make sure that you don't breathe through your mouth at night.
This is
Is that
absolutely
making
unbelievable.
contact with your mouth at all?
Yeah, you can't open your mouth more than this. Okay, I think we're done. I actually can still kind of talk, so I'm gonna go to bed and we'll see what I look like in the morning.
Now, you know what's even more insane than companies and influencers brainwashing you to buy all of these products is that we just hit over 25,000 subscribers on the channel, which is absolutely incredible. And I want to give a huge shout out to all of you for subscribing and making that possible. And you know what that means? Like I said before, we're going to be doing a giveaway, a gift card giveaway, but I think I'm just going to raffle off $100. So if you guys want to get entered into that giveaway, then make sure to click the link at the top of the description down below. And it's that simple. This giveaway is specifically for you subscribers out there. So that goes without saying. Definitely make sure to subscribe. Now, even though subscribing won't increase your odds of winning the giveaway, it will, however, keep you informed on when we do decide to reveal the winner. See, the crazy thing is when you have influencers like this promote these products and show off their skincare routines and things like that, what ends up happening is young girls get influenced. People look up to these influencers as heroes or as role models. It's very common, especially when you're younger. I mean, I was guilty of it too, looking up to bodybuilder influencers or fitness influencers, things like that, copying what they're doing, taking certain pre-workouts, taking certain multivitamins, because I was influenced and I believed them. This is the same exact thing that's going on. And all it is doing is just getting you to drain your wallet. All it is doing is making you broke. It is forcing you to spend money on products that probably don't even work. There's a good chance a lot of that stuff is not actually doing what it is saying it's doing. And another thing, too, you got to think of is a lot of skincare and makeup products are not FDA approved. So, it's kind of the trust in the company to make sure they're giving you what it is they say they're giving, but it's not really tested or done any proper research or channels like that from the FDA. So you're kind of on their own. Granted, there's a lot of problems with the FDA too, but at least it's gone through the proper channels of getting approved.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
That girl has her own Sephora or Ulta Beauty in her room. That is absolutely insane. I don't understand the point of collecting makeup or skincare products that have expiration dates. We've had arguments and discussions and debates about this in the past on the channel. And here it is again, discussing overconsumption in a certain degree. Like, is a collection overconsumption? And when do collections become hoarding? Because one would say, oh, I have a makeup collection. Oh, I have a skincare collection. Well, it's got an expiration date on it. So are you just going to collect expired things? I guess you could. There are plenty of people, I guess, that do collect expired things, but at that point, maybe it's just hoarding because now it doesn't have a use aside from having that product. So it's certainly interesting. And all I am seeing are influencers just promoting huge amounts of overconsumption and huge amounts of consumerism.
Feel the warmth of the summer. I get lost in the colors. Go.
I really do question where a lot of these masks come from. Like, there's a good chance either in this video or maybe another video, I'm going to go to like Ulta and Sephora and I'm going to read where these products come from because I'm really curious. Are they coming from China? Or are they made here? I did a little bit of research on certain makeup and skincare, and that seemed to be made in USA, Toronto, France. Seemed to be all right, but I'm sure some of these products aren't all that good of quality.
Hours in your eyes. There's a world to discover. All of me.
I'm gonna sound like a hater. The morning shed videos, get the fuck away from me. Get the... Have you ever even fallen asleep on the couch? How do you... What? You're telling me before you go to bed, you say, okay, let me put my fucking gas mask on. Let me duct tape my mouth shut. Okay? Let's just really think. Let me duct tape my mouth shut. Put on a straight jacket for my head. I hate to inform you, that is just consumerism at its finest. You're still gonna age. You're still... Sorry. Hey, we're all gonna age. Am I a hater? You're fucking crazy. I don't resonate with you.
You know what's funny too? Somebody left a comment in the last video and said, there's no way I could ever sleep like that because I sleep like a rotisserie chicken. And I almost fell out of my chair. It was so funny. And it's true. I roll around in my sleep, not crazy, not by any means like a rotisserie chicken. But I, every now and then I switch sides or I change my pillow. But if I had all that stuff on my face, I am sure my pillowcase would be covered in crazy chemicals and all the stuff would just end up falling off or getting caught or getting ruined like that. But anywho, I want to read a couple comments that you guys left from my previous episode. And if you want to get featured in the next one, definitely make sure to drop a comment. But this comment stood out and I had to share it with you. This is from Stacy and Fishers. I don't think as a guy, you are the right person to judge skincare. There is a reason we don't have wrinkles at 50 like previous generations. Please stick to your regular topics. I love it. I think this is an excellent comment. Let's dissect this comment a step further. I don't think as a guy you are the right person to judge skincare. So because I'm a man, I can no longer form an opinion on skincare products and makeup and beauty products. Okay, well, I did some research that I'd love to share with you guys. So as you guys can see, I pulled out this article here and it says almost 2/3 of executives in the beauty industry are men. Huh, interesting. The products that women buy, that women consume, are ran and marketed by men in the industry. Men seem to be at the top, creating and making the decisions as to the length of your brushes, the chemicals and products that go into your skincare and makeup stuff that is then sold off to you. Isn't that quite ironic here that the gender diversity at the top 3 leadership levels, we have board, executive, and direct reports, seem to all be ran by men. And then as I scroll down, you can see here, the study reached out to the 100 largest beauty companies operating in Europe. So those products that you get from France and from Italy all happen to be run by men. Per the report, more than 65% of the executive committee seats in the beauty industry are held by men. How ironic to that statement. But remember, I shouldn't have an opinion on skincare or beauty products because of a man. But coincidentally, the products that you're purchasing were created and marketed from men to target you. I then have another article I want to share, which says women are making over the beauty industry's boys club. So that's good to see that we're starting to see more of a gender balance here. But it's interesting that it says the multi-billion-dollar beauty industry that sells primarily to women, its biggest companies are run mostly by men. That means men are at the helm of companies that choose the shade of lipstick and the size of the mascara wand that you women consume. According to Ledbetter, a research group that maintains a database on the number of women who hold leadership positions at the world's top consumer companies, many major beauty companies have little or no female representation either on their board of directors among their senior management. Coty, which owns brands such as CoverGirl, Sally Hansen, OPI, and Philosophy, had no women on its board until recently and previously employed an all-male executive team. How interesting that majority of this seems to be ran by men. Just food for thought, just something for you guys to consider. Feel free to do the research yourself if you happen to disagree, but I'm bringing the facts. Next comment from Miss Erica says, I think that people are more careful with skincare products, and most of them certainly don't come from China. Don't know about others, but I carefully review the ingredients of mine as well as where it is made. Now, new trends with mouth taping, eye taping, chin holding, etc., that I don't understand. Maintenance is great, but this is going too far. So let's go to our local Target and see if that holds any weight. Because part of me thinks that you might be surprised.
Beauty section of Target. Let's see what we can find. CoverGirl Skin Enhancer, made in China. Made in China. Made in China. And what is that?
Baking powder.
Baking powder. Elf setting spray that you put on your face. Made in China. Physician's Formula, made in Mexico, yellow 5.
The good news is I did find a lot of skincare specific products like CeraVe made in the USA. I don't know what it means by end or imported ingredients, like where are you importing them from? We also had made in France, and we even had made in the USA with imported components. There it is again. Like, I'd like to know where you're importing it from. We also have made in France. Certainly looks painful.
First of all, this thing, I didn't even sleep in it. I put this back on for the effect of the video. It is so uncomfortable. Like, when I had this on, I was literally clenching my jaw so tight that my teeth were rubbing together. It actually hurt. Just going back still.
Because it's literally a bandage that you would use if you got like surgery in your jaw surgery or something, and it's supposed to hold your mouth closed. I don't know who invented this thing and then promoted it to women that it's going to outline or snatch your jaw like the handsome Squidward from SpongeBob, but it's a total gimmick. And after reading that research, part of me wants to be biased and just assume that a lot of these products that women think are working or making them more youthful or younger were just created by men and marketed as a ploy towards women to just get all their money. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these products were created by men. They probably are.
No, thank you. I don't know. My skin does not look glassy, shiny. And this was on all night. This one did not move. It irritated my eyes. This didn't stay on. This could be because I had all the freaking moisture around my lips. I might try this just by itself without all this nonsense. The bonnet left marks in my forehead. I normally don't wear bonnet or anything. I just put my hair up into a pineapple. They woke up early to take this shit off and go back to sleep.
Wow.
That was the most uncomfortable sleep I've had. I wouldn't do that again. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. Y'all can have that. Especially if you're a side or a stomach sleeper. Forget
Good luck.
about it. I'm going back to bed. I'm gonna put my hair in a normal pineapple. Sure, it's like bouncy, but it ain't glowy. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that. Good night. Thanks for the experience.
So in my mind, it seems like most people just lie on social media, which is obviously more common than not, to sell you these products. They fake it. They make it seem as if that's how they sleep, whatever, to shill you a product, get the affiliate link. And here we have a real testimonial that says it's extremely uncomfortable. It was a complete waste of money, and she wished she never did it. So it's interesting, but by then it's too late. You've already bought all these random freaking products that serve little to no purpose, that don't actually do anything, and you've wasted your money. And every time someone creates a new fad, and every single time somebody creates a new product, if you buy it and become a consumer and give into consumerism, you are going to be constantly draining your wallet. And I think the big problem here is people confuse needs with wants and needs with luxuries. You have to separate. You don't need all of these products. You got to understand, men realize and women realize in the beauty industry that women, more than men, generally speaking, like to look a certain way. Society has deemed that women need to appear a certain way. I understand it here. But the thing is, they prey on that and they market towards it to get you to spend money to chase the fountain of youth. I mean, women literally will go under the knife to achieve youthfulness. It is absolutely crazy.
I spent over $1,000 turning my beauty collection into an at-home Sephora. Since I was moving, I decided to hire a team of organizers to help overhaul this space because look at this mess. It was so overwhelming. There were literally products spilling out of.
Did she just say she had to hire a team of organizers? This is like consumerism's final boss. Not only do you have all these products and your house is yet again a Sephora, but you had to then pay even more money to hire other people to neatly organize your stuff. That is diabolical work.
First, they helped me sort every single product by category so we could start to eliminate. The process was tedious and took over 8 hours. Then my organizers worked their magic and bought a bunch of acrylic organizers, and this is the final result. 2 months later, this is what my room looks like. I feel like I've been able to maintain it pretty well because everything has a place. I have these pull-out drawers that really help me see everything, turntables to really see all of the products, and then everything is divided by category. So we have serums, moisturizers, and sheet masks. Still have so much extra products. So I've been making these mystery beauty bags with amazing full-size beauty products. All you have to do to enter to win one is comment down below, and good luck.
It is truly unbelievable. One thing that we haven't talked about yet is a lot of the stuff that these influencers are getting, or that these people are getting, is PR. It's sent to them for free. So naturally, they might build a collection of just having that stuff. It kind of happens with my car channel. I make videos on cars. Companies reach out to me. They want to send me tools or products that I probably wouldn't have bought most of the time, but it was sent to me for free to use. So then that's how I've obtained it, but it was free, still gives into consumerism, and you still promote it. So that could be what's going on here. But I would almost guarantee you there's probably a lot of people that are over consuming all of this stuff and buying so many beauty products. I mean, go count how many of them you actually have and see how much it is. You probably don't use half of them. And if you are actually one of those people that collects this stuff, what are you going to do with it? It all has an expiration date. Once it's, old and expired, are you still going to use it? I hope not.
The first time I saw you, I knew I had to have you. Don't mean no one night stand. Gotta find a way to be a man. It's something about the way you turned and looked at me.
Okay, something was off with that video. She looked like plastic. No offense to her. She had no wrinkles, but she smiled and her eyebrows didn't move. This thing that I just did here, my eyebrows moving, she couldn't do that. they stayed in place the entire time. Like, she couldn't frown. So here we are promoting products to obtain, because women want to see that beauty. They think, oh, if I wear that chin face V-line thing and all those collagen masks that I'm promoting, then I will achieve no wrinkles on my face, when in hindsight, she's probably got Botox and a ton of fillers in her cheeks, face, jawline, nose, and I don't know, all these other spots. And it's totally misconception. It's the same thing when bodybuilders promote pre-workouts and creatine and nutrition supplements, and then say this is how they got this look, when in reality they're on steroids and they don't disclose it. And if a beauty influencer or a fitness influencer disclosed, oh, I have tons of Botox, or oh, I've been on steroids, if they expose that, then they will probably lose a very large fan base and also lose their customers, because that's the whole allure, is selling them a body or a lifestyle or a face that they think is achievable.
This is my makeup and skincare collection. It is my pride and joy, and it's finally been organised and all put away, so it's time for a tour. Let's go. We'll start with this drawer. This one is cleansers. Because they're all different sizes, it's quite hard to store these. So this drawer is just kind of grab and go. You can see me in the glass, hello. Next drawer here is masks. So that's everything from like liquid clay masks, and then also all of my sheet masks. Now this is a very fun and satisfying drawer. In here are all of my toners and some skincare myths. What I use for these is spice racks that you put in drawers like in your kitchen. It displays them so well. This drawer is a little bit miscellaneous items. So we've got our toning pads, then we've got some of the mini Neutrogena makeup removers. This drawer's a little bit of everything. Another drawer I absolutely love, my serum drawer. I'm toying with the idea to get some more spice racks for this drawer so I can display them the same way as I display my toners. Another fun drawer, we have our moisturizers. Now the only thing with moisturizers is the branding and like the names of things are always like this. So unless again I do the spice rack thing, they kind of have to sit like this. This drawer goes without saying, one of my favorite drawers, SPF. We have a mix of body SPFs in here and face SPFs. The SPF 50 that I'm currently using is this Super Goop one. Really enjoying it and love that it's an SPF 50. Take this as your sign, you should wear SPF every day and you can never have enough. Then this bottom drawer is all tools. So I've got some face gym bits in here. I've got a random gua sha. Now we move on to the makeup. So up here we have got loads of sponges, loads of powder puffs, and some extras. You can never have enough sponges and powder puffs.
Powder puffs. That's like, she's like from the UK. Powder puffs. I like their accents.
There's one more skincare drawer, and this is my spot care drawer. So I've got all of my spot patches here. All my friends and family know about this drawer, so when anyone's struggling with a breakout, they know to come to this bottom drawer. It's my beauty wardrobe tour. I pinch myself every day that this is here because I can't believe it. From me being around 8 years old, I would save all of my money, and then when I would go on holiday to America with my family, I'd spend it all in Sephora because I was makeup obsessed. So this being here, little me would never believe it, and it is all thanks to you guys supporting me, the brand supporting me, and I just can't thank you all enough.
All right, I do love the UK accent when she calls it a holiday going on. What we call vacation here in America, she calls a holiday, and just the accent on a Tuesday with spud potatoes. That's the big thing on social media now. Spud bros. I would love to try that and have some beans and tuna on a potato. But going off on a tangent here. So here you are collecting products that have expiration dates that will eventually need to get thrown out. No point in collecting them. But I did it to an extent as a kid. I would get all these nutrition things sent to me as PR, like on Instagram and stuff. And I'd have quite a large collection to advertise and show off. They expired. And I still was holding on to them. And as I got older, I was like, this is kind of stupid. I literally have a whole drawer filled with vitamins, minerals, and pre-workouts, and everything is expired. What am I going to ingest these? No, I had to throw it all out. It's the same thing with her. Now, she gets a pass because a lot of it is sent as PR for promotion here. But for everyone that is getting influenced by this and is collecting this off camera as a consumer, this is a no-no. This is not a good idea.
Today we're organizing my Bath & Body Works and Tree Hut. My friend donated her entire collection to me, and so now we're trying to combine it with what I already have. So we have all the fragrance mists lined up here, but there's more where that came from.
Oh my
gosh. And then we
gosh.
have lotions and shower gels. And then I literally have like 1,000 little hand sanitizers. The goal is to get all of this organized onto these shelves. Can you believe this is from 2010? Callie, you were barely alive when this came out. This just satisfies my soul. Oh my god, this is probably the most beautiful sight I've ever seen in my entire life.
What?
Callie, you are so good at this. Almost done. And we're done. We've got candles, fragrance mists, lotions, shower gels, and tree hut.
Do lotions expire? That's a good question, because if it does, rubbing that on your skin's insane. And as she just said, she's got hand sanitizer from 2010. I guess that's okay. But what we just talked about before, we're now seeing are people, consumers, normal people, the non-influencers, collecting this stuff. I mean, businesses prey off you. They love marketing to you, and they figure it out. They purposely are creating tons of different scents, tons of different flavors, tons of different smells for the sole purpose of for you to buy more and buy different stuff. I've heard in the Europe and other places, they don't do it as extreme like this and all these different colors. You get a couple choices of bread, a couple choices of cereal, and that's it. But go walk down your cereal aisle or the bread aisle or the chip aisle in your local supermarket in America. It is insane. You have 10 billion choices. It's every store now. It's so westernized, consumerism. It's out of control. I read a book on this. It's called The Millionaire Next Door, and they talk about the problem with the decreasing amount of millionaires in the second generations is because they become more westernized. First generation comes from different countries. They're self-employed, or they just learn how to save off a trade that they've learned. But then the children have adopted America's consumerism, and they end up becoming poor or paycheck to paycheck because of the effect that we have as a country.
This is my morning shed nighttime routine. I start off by double cleansing. I use this cleansing oil to remove my makeup. Then I wash my face with this face wash by Province. I really love this cleanser. It smells really good and it doesn't dry out my skin. Next, I go in with this Anua Heartleaf 77 toner. I really love this toner. It really calms my skin. Finally, I put on my bonnet. Next, the star of the show is this Medicube Collagen Night Wrapping Mask. I put this on my face and then I let it dry. I put on my mouth tape. Now, you're probably wondering why I use mouth tape. So I hate to admit it, I'm a little bit of a snorer. I heard the baddies are snorers. I don't know, that's what I heard. But snoring is bad for your health, actually. And taping your mouth encourages you to breathe through your nose, which helps improve oxygenation. It reduces snoring and even promotes,
I don't know if it encourages, it forces you.
deeper, more restorative sleep. So I'm a fan. Now for the chin strap, that just helps keep this jawline snatched, okay? And that is my morning shed.
You guys come at me for not maybe going to do all the research from before, but then you got people like this that take everything literally as if, and then go to bed looking like this, thinking that it's actually working. And it was a complete money grab, and they just kind of preyed on you and schemed you.
My routine.
And I just keep going. Like, you just go. And then I'm gonna put a big shirt on. These are my slug bug pants. After I put my personal body balm on, I'm gonna go in with the CeraVe Healing Ointment. It's not very good for you, I know that, but my feet, I feel like I like extra soft feet. Okay, make sure that you wash your hands in between touch.
I feel like she's gonna slide right off her bed. Like right off the covers onto the floor.
Your body and going back to your face. Ready? Here we go. All right. Slap it in. Slap it in, ladies. It's very important. We're just pushing all that product in. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little.
There's no way that she just said that. Some of you guys commented in the previous video that all these collagen masks and stuff don't actually break through the skin barrier. I remember somebody commented that. She was like a dermatologist or just knew about the cosmetics. Did you know that if you want the collagen mask to go through the skin barrier, you just slap your face and it goes through? We're all learning something here.
Stem rescue by osmosis. Always push. I got really into self-care at such a young age. This is called Rescue Serum. I remember when I was in 7th grade, I slept over at my best friend Elena's house, and I used this NARS Radiant Creamy Gel Moisturizer, and I remember waking up in the morning and being like, I look better. I look amazing. I have to use this cream every day. And I think that's when my love for just like self-care and beauty things really started, was when I was in 6th grade. So a little moisturizer. Also, I truly don't think any product is like, I don't think any product is like the product. Like what works on my skin as far as moisturizer or like face wash, that's for my skin. Everyone is different, but I think that the way you apply products and the order and like just the love that you put into it is really what matters. Well, eye cream.
The way you apply products and the order, I swear to you, somebody's going to have to go back and count how many products she's using so far. She's at like 4 or 6, maybe even 7 now. Moisturizer, masks, all this stuff. Now we're on eye masks or something, eye cream. And then the order affects it. No, I don't think rubbing 9 different products on your face and mixing all these chemicals is going to make a difference, let alone the order. It doesn't, I highly doubt it gets layered. It's all getting mixed up. You're only putting it 30 seconds in between each other.
Please use your ring finger because it's the most delicate finger on you, and this is the most delicate part of your face, and you never want to pull. You can also always go over your lip because apparently it's like similar skin. I don't know. And I used to smoke, and we need to like make sure that those lines aren't there. Okay? A little Laneige moment.
Another product. We have to use this finger because this finger is more delicate.
And then I'm going to go in with a little enzyme mister.
How many products?
Chest one time. And we are buttered up. Yay!
Imagine doing this every night. That's kind of crazy to me. Like you have been duped by the market that was, I guess, ran by men to be using all of these products. You've been fooled. They gotcha. You're trapped. Just like what they do with credit cards. They convince you that, spending and borrowing their money because they give you 1% cash back makes the trade-off worth it. Unbelievable. Anywho, I took some of the comments here from her video on TikTok, and we have here, she goes, love it, but my sensory issues could never. Putting clothes over oil and moisturizer sounds like hell to me. She then goes, I couldn't handle being all oily and then having every piece of lint, fur, and hair sticking to me. That's pretty true. I maybe it wouldn't stick, it would slide right off, but then again, I don't know. And then the next one goes, I've tried to do the whole body oil thing, but I just can't, especially getting into bed feeling like I'm staining my sheets. Valid point too.
Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high.
It's like there's no reason you need that many chemicals and that many products rubbed into you. But I'm noticing that this market is really focused on young children and young women. Like this market is specifically on teenagers and people in middle school. Like this is their target audience. And this is who's collecting and getting brainwashed to think that they need to be using hundreds of these products. Like it's going to make a difference. And it's probably doing more harm than good. Another thing I noticed too is I went with my girlfriend to Ulta and I was looking at the prices on some of these things and they are a fortune. They are $10, $20, $50, $100 each. They are so incredibly expensive. It's like if you have a collection like this, you're talking about thousands of dollars worth of products that are going to expire.
Have you ever seen anybody actually go to sleep like this? We've all seen those morning shed videos, but I feel like nobody actually sleeps in the face mask and the lip stain. So that's what I'm doing. So I just put on some pimple patches and now I'm gonna do that viral face mask that goes on white and dries clear. I've tried this face mask before on the plane and I did try to sleep with it on one time, but I took it off in the middle of the night because it was so uncomfortable. And then people also put on the Statue lip stain for their morning shed videos. I feel like the lip stain won't stay on, but we'll see. I do a lot of moving around in my sleep. This was so uncomfortable when I was trying to fall asleep, but I wanted to pull through for you guys. I ended up getting used to it. That yawning was super cute. Okay, now I'm doing the morning shed. I have no idea what happened to my lip stain on the right side. Pimple patches are gross, but they work. The lip stain was not peeling nicely. I brushed my teeth, which I feel like took off most, if not all of the lip stain. And my hair just looks flawless. After I just woke up, I totally didn't redo it. Now I'm just doing some finishing touches. Does anybody else curl their eyelashes to oblivion? Anyway, this was kind of stupid. I look good though.
So as you can clearly see, people are getting influenced by the influencers. Influencers did a good job convincing you guys to go to sleep in all that stuff and to buy all those products and sell you and get their commission, get their bag. At the end of the day, that's all they care about, is to just convince you consumers to buy their useless junk on the newest trend, on the newest product, and it is a never-ending cycle. So if you fall for it and you keep doing it, you are going to be broke and you are going to have $0 to your name and you are never going to achieve financial freedom because there is always going to be that next product and that next trend and that next fad. So guys, if you like this episode, definitely make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and if you haven't already seen my skincare on TikTok insanity episode, definitely make sure to check it out right after this. Peace.